So here we have Kurt from CNT and Mark from Hero, and they've also been doing a project with SAP. Could you perhaps give a little bit of detail on what this project exactly was?
So the project was about process harmonization, and I think the best person who can explain is the customer what means process harmonization for them.
So our project was basically initiated by a CEO vision to integrate and focus the company. So an important element of his vision was to harmonize our processes internally to bring the group on a same level of processes to improve interaction, communication and internal collaboration.
Thank you. And how did you get your organization to the same level of processes?
So we started by saying, we all make the same goods, we all produce food in the company, so why would we have to operate differently? And from that we started basically from a blank sheet of paper, using the best practices brought in by our partner to define at a high level common processes based on best practices for the group. From there, we detailed them out and built them into a template solution using S/4HANA. And we had a broad involvement and engagement from the business worldwide to indicate fit for purpose with their business of the processes. And from there, basically, CNT helped us to build and implement these processes across the business.
You mentioned that you got great help from your partner, CNT. Perhaps as a partner, how did you experience this project?
We experienced it as a really interesting project. We see it also not as an IT project. It's really a business-driven project. We are called system integrators, but we should call it business process integration. And I think important is really to solve the issues together with the customer, also to listen carefully to the customer. As Mark said, we brought in best practices from CNT and the mix between CNT, let's say the mayonnaise between CNT and Hero, I think it's fitting well, yes.
Yeah, if I can build on that, absolutely. A business project in the first place. We see the project basically three pillars: processes, organization. You need to also fit your organization to the processes, and technology, of course. None of these would be possible without technology, and that's where partners as CNT come in to give us a good insight in how to connect the three.
Thank you. And if you would share three key takeaways with the people watching the video, what would be your main key takeaways?
I think we already mentioned business-led, very important. You need to have the business on your side, and kind of derived from that is building a team with a good mix of internal people that know the business, that know what is important, what is less important. Consultants that bring in the knowledge, the best practices, the technical know-how, and of course your internal IT organization. So we have, as part of this project, also gone from local IT teams supporting the local IT landscape to a group competence center that is supporting now the enterprise-wide solution that we've built and implemented.
Anything you would like to add as a partner?
A close partnership. Driven by the customer, but where we can work together to be successful together and to get the business value that the customer wants to achieve. Yeah.
What advice would you give to customers who are starting the same or a similar project as you started at the beginning of your journey? If you could give some advice, what advice would it be, perhaps?
Yeah, we could of course mention the cliches. You need to have strong sponsorship, support from the business, and so on and so forth. I think everybody knows that. The way we've realized that is by creating a very compelling and strong story behind it. Why are we doing this? Why is it important for the group? Well, it is basically to prepare us for a digital future. If we cannot work properly together within the company, then how will we work with suppliers, customers, and in the end also with our consumers? So building a strong story around that was a very important key success factor for us.
All right, thank you for your time, for taking this interview with us.